morning, everybody. Michael Mrucz here. Welcome to my very first Q&A. I really botched that introduction. I thought we were playing a game, but we're not. We are answering questions today. I am answering your questions because we hit 3,500 subscribers. Yeah! I would like to thank you all for getting us to that number. That is sick. That is absolutely crazy. I never thought in a 500 million years that I would ever see that many subscribers on this channel. So thank you. You guys submitted over 100 questions. Are you freaking crazy? I'm not gonna be able to answer all of them today. I think we're gonna break this up. Maybe we'll have like a part 2, part 3, part 4. There might be 10 parts to this thing with all the questions you asked me. Some of you just blatantly asked me for money. Well, the answer's no! I want my money. I am gonna answer 20 today. I think that's my plan. 20 questions. All right, so let's get into this thing. The one question that I got more than any other, this was from a whole lot of people, was why am I a Jemai fan? I don't know why. Mostly, I think it was because I started watching at the end of 2006, beginning of 2007. Jemai had just won his first championship. I'm gonna guess that's why I picked him, that it wasn't because I saw his interview and I was like, he's dreamy. I don't think that was it. I think it was because he had just won his championship. He was all in the news. He was in all the interviews, and I was like, okay, I want to pick a winner, so I'm gonna pick him. JTM, your boy on Twitter asks, when did you decide to start YouTube? Well, I started in March 2011. I had been watching YouTube videos at that point, like other people I was starting to follow people. The first person I followed was Butchie Kid. He did a bunch of Sasquatch funny videos. I was watching his stuff, and I started thinking to myself, damn it, why can't I do that? I can make videos. I'm freaking hilarious. Raw Gator YT on Twitter asks, where did the rubber chicken come from? My grandfather had this kind of like, they did this big banquet thing in his honor, that sort of thing, and they had a comedy show. During the banquet, there was a rubber chicken involved in this comedy show. I found the rubber chicken after the whole thing was over. Like, they just left it lying around. So I took it. Next day, the people that were in the thing, the comedy show, they're like, what the fuck happened to my rubber chicken? So I had to give it back. A few years after this, I go to a relay for life. I found a rubber chicken on the track. It was there. It was lying in the grass. I've wanted one ever since they took the last one. I've always wanted a damn rubber chicken. I'm walking back to the car at the end of the relay, and this girl's like, oh my god, you found my rubber chicken! Fuck you! So I had to give it back. So that was then, a few years after that. This is probably like 10 years after the relay for life. Christmas morning, I wake up, my mom gives me a Christmas present. It's freaking Nuggets! Get over here! Where are you? Where the hell? What happened? Nuggets! Nuggets! I finally had my rubber chicken! Smoke Carbon 13 on Twitter asks, or it's more of a comment. You got Jemai, bushy bitch, and Smoke Carbon 13. You gotta fuck one, marry one, and kill one. Go. I would definitely marry Jemai. Carbon, I'm gonna fuck you. And then I'm going all out war zone on bushy bitch. The Super Squad on Twitter asks, how hard is it trying to balance 3 channels? It's freaking tough, man. For those of you that don't know, I got 2M Media, I got World's Fuzziest Videos, in addition to this channel. See my play buttons? I have a schedule in place when I work on each channel's videos. I do everything ahead of time, but that schedule can get a little monotonous, and if you fall behind a little bit, it's really hard to catch back up, and you're spending like the rest of the day trying to catch back up, if not the next day. Carnation Boy on Twitter asks, what inspired you to start up a gaming channel? As I was saying with the 2 other 2M Media World's Fuzziest Videos, those play buttons, I was always working on stuff that I didn't feel like I had a direct impact on. Like, I never turned on the camera and was recording myself for it. That's why I decided I wanted to start this 3rd channel, the channel you're on right now. And I wanted to finally make something that was just me. I didn't really plan on making this a gaming channel. I was just gonna I was just gonna futz around and record myself doing stuff, vlogs. I don't know. I didn't know really what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do something different. NASCAR Porta Potty on Twitter asks, do you have any phobias? Mine is heights and bushy bitch winning. My phobias? I do have phobias. I am terrified of heights as well. I'm also terrified of the freaking dark. I don't like not being able to see what's out there. I never know what is waiting for me in the darkness. I feel like I'm gonna get freaking killed, man. Like a goddamn mongoose is gonna come out and bury its claws in my brain. Jess Gold 33 on Twitter asks, girlfriend Jess, can you make me a sandwich? Can I get a foot massage? Can you save all the elephants in the world? Why was 6 afraid of 7? Do you know why my money tree isn't growing? Who is the real world-class racer? How come the trees get taller the higher you go up? Most importantly, can you fix my Wi-Fi? Maybe I will try, because 789, you're probably not watering it. I am the real world-class racer. The trees get taller because you're on a mountain. And the Wi-Fi, I don't think anyone can fix. Matt Deason on Twitter asks, what's your favorite video you have released? Between my channels, I have released over 2,000 videos. If I had to pick one, I'm going to say the emotional video from Jimmy at the Roval. Oh, God damn it! From Jimmy at the Roval. Worked really hard on that to get that just right. The singing and just like the fade-ins. I loved how that came out. Question from that bitch T-Shot on Twitter. Well, he first says, congratulations, man. You've earned at least 3.5K. You're a hard-ass worker. Thank you, T. He asks, though, my question is, what keeps you motivated to keep making videos? And then there's part 2. What does your family think about you creating content as a YouTuber? I would say what keeps me motivated, seeing everyone's reactions to the videos that I post. Knowing that I can like make people laugh, that I can entertain people, and people writing comments saying how much they enjoyed the video. That's the sort of thing that keeps pushing me. I love to make people laugh. I love to entertain. As for what my family thinks, I think they feel like it's cool what I do, that it's different. I feel like that they're proud of me for being able to find something on my own. I didn't really know what direction I was going in before YouTube, and then I was able to make all this happen with the 3 channels. I feel like they're proud of that. I know they think that this channel, what I do on this channel is a little bit nuts, but from what they've told me, as long as I'm making money, then they don't care. Gmoney1524, Garrett Moorbacher, Twitter asks, things you like to do when you aren't recording. This is gonna sound strange, but I've been playing a hell of a lot of Heat 3 career mode on my Xbox copy. I also dig my kayaking, my fishing. We've been climbing a lot of mountains, girlfriend Jess and I also. We're going to Lake Placid in a month. I love being outdoors. I'd say when I'm not getting frustrated on the video games, I love being outside. Mike Flanagan on Facebook asks, who are your favorite drivers aside from Jimmy? Of course, I love the Chase Elliott man. Johnny Sauter. I've had contact with Noah Gregson. He thinks I'm funny. So, I like him. Hendrick Motorsports is my team. And then Junior Motorsports. Oh, Michael Annett. I like Michael Annett because everyone always dumps on him. Chevy drivers are all good in my book. I still want Jimmy above anybody else. Dylan Locklear on Facebook. What was your first NASCAR race like in person? It was Pocono 2007. It rained a lot. We were driving home because we thought the race was called. Grandmama calls my mom's cell phone, is like, I'm watching the race right now. We used one of those U-turns on the highway, you know, the ones you're not supposed to use. And we drove back. We got there at like lap 50. It started raining again at lap 100. They called the race. Jeff Gordy Goo, he won. That was my first taste of NASCAR, and somehow I came back after that. After a rain-delayed Pocono. They can't get much more miserable than that. Rain at Pocono. The track, the race is already boring as fuck, and then it starts raining.